We are in the Dark Order lair, and Evil Uno wants to know what's with this new shitty table, the one that the Young Bucks had to replace. No way this was an $800 table. Maybe the old one was, but this new one's just some rickety new table they are not happy with. But the main reason Uno is disappointed is with what happened with Adam Page on Dynamite this week. They were all set to welcome him to the Dark Order, and he turned them down. This segment on Dynamite was absolutely hilarious with the "he said yes" graphic and the party starting and everything's like, no. He didn't say yes. I thought they did a great job with this, with -1's birthday. Luther goes into the cake, classic pro wrestling. The whole thing was great. But Adam Page ultimately breaks the Dark Order's heart. And Reynolds says, you know what? You know why he didn't join? There was no bouncy castle.
Probably.
Right? John Silver says, the boy needs to bounce. John Silver says, Alex, where were the mermaids? And John Silver also admits he ate the mermaids.
Wow.
Well, Johnny Hungry, you know this already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, not to be outdone by Colt Cabana, he 9 the mermaids.
And Colt breaks. That's the only part where he broke. He broke on his own joke.
The worst dad joke of all time, potentially. And Stu Grayson says, well, where were the cheerleaders, John? And John Silver said, I had those hot guys come out. It's like, no, girls. We need the girls, John. Colt Cabana, he brought the Pepsi. He did his job as the dad. He brought the plates and then plastic knives and forks and the Pepsi. But where was the Coke?
Yeah.
Preston Vance, he says, I had a long night and I did it all. Like, well, you mean you drank it all? He's like, yeah, I drank it all.
Yeah, drank it all.
So no one's living up to their end of the bargain, except for Anna Jay. Anna, she delivered on her promise of bringing nothing. So at least she held up her end of the bargain.
And I will say, she didn't break this segment. She almost did.
She came pretty close.
She came close, but she didn't break.
Stu Grayson takes the blame. He says, you know what? I promised I'd bring a horse made of chocolate, and I had fucko. I had nothing. No horse made of chocolate.
Can you say it like Stu for us, Matt?
I can't. I don't want to.
Try.
He had.
Oh, my God. I can't. Now I'm on the spot. I can't do it. Someone else.
Okay,
do
Eric,
it.
you try.
He's like, what did he say again? He's like, somebody's like, I promised I'd get a horse made of chocolate. I got fuck all. You know what I mean?
I didn't get a chocolate horse. Never got no chocolate horse. No real chocolate horse.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
That is why I didn't want to do it. That's three guys from Canada. None of us can do a French accent. No. But, you know, Evil Uno says, you know what? No, not Stu. It's not you. It's this fucking guy. And they point to number 5, Alan Angels, and everyone says, fuck you, 5. And they all flip him off. Well, Colt Cabana says, everyone relax. There's only one way we can come together. And the Dark Order in unison, as if they know. Slumber party! Colt Cabana was thinking of a dark orgy, but slumber party will do.
It's not very dad of him. I'll tell you that right now. Suggesting yeah, very dad of him.
Yeah, that's not dad-like at all. That's creepy uncle or something. I don't know.
That's a lot. That's a lot of men in that dark orgy. I wouldn't want to be in that.
Oh my God.
Poor Anna.
Poor Anna. Oh my God. This is taking a turn. Okay. Okay. You know what? No, it's okay. Anna doesn't have to worry because Colt wants all the guys to get their parents' permission before they have this slumber party. Have your moms call me. It's going to be the greatest slumber party any Dark Order has ever had before. And Dark Order guys immediately get on their phones. They call their mamas. And Colt Cabana even talks to Mrs. Reynolds. And she gives Alex permission to attend the Dark Order slumber party. And Alan Angels gets his mom on the phone. And Colt Cabana has no interest in talking to your mom, 5. Sorry. So shut down again. But it looks like next week we are going to have a Dark Order slumber party, which I presume will be full of pajamas and movies and sleeping bags and popcorn and
Coke. and Coke.
Coke and Pepsi, yeah.
Utensils.
Oh my
I'll bring the Kool-Aid. I know fucking how to make it. Sorry.
Dark Order hits it out of the park again. They never fail. Moving on from there, we have Chris Statlander in her spaceship with Jungle Boy. And she thanks Jungle Boy for helping co-supervise this experiment and asks if he brought his PPE, his personal protective equipment, which everyone in the world is aware of what that means now. But no, he didn't. He was just grabbed in the hallway. But Statlander says she's got Mentos for an experiment with 2 Coke cans. And they drop their Mentos in the Coke can, and it kind of foams up a bit, but she was expecting like a volcano. But Jungle Boy says you got to have the 2-liter bottles. You need to have the big bottle to get the volcano effect for this classic experiment.
He's right.
And Chris Statlander says, you're supposed to evolve out of the jungle stage of your life and become a normal, civilized human so you can leave. Get out of my spaceship. And he leaves.
Got you good again, fucker, I guess. I don't... did she get him this time? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Jungle Boy got her this time.
Chris Statlander's struggling here with this stuff. They're giving her a shot. Nah.
To be fair, we did say that last week about everything else. So who knows? It could come around. It could.
True. Who with though?
It could.
With who?
I don't know.
It's got to be like Luchasaurus or someone like that. Someone as weird as her, right? You'd think, right?
Like one thing I'll say is like this show is meant to kind of be kind of a stage to go out there and try things. Not everything is going to hit. I give them all the credit in the world. Even when I sit here on this podcast and rip on stuff or whatever, I still give them credit for trying things because it would be really easy to just be afraid or this idea is stupid or that'll never work. And there's been lots of examples on BT of little skits and segments that have come and gone that they tried stuff with. But that's how you find things that work sometimes. And even if it doesn't work right away, maybe they find something that does. But for wrestlers like Chris Statlander or something where you don't get TV time on Dynamite or whatever, or promo time even on Dark, this is your shot to try to kind of do something. And they're giving them a voice and a chance to try to do something. So I'll always give a show like this credit for giving people that kind of opportunity.
Good. I enjoyed that, man. I love the positivity.
Just sometimes when we're done recording the shows, I'll reflect back and I'm like, man, like whoever might be listening to this might be like, who the fuck are you to say this sucks, whatever. But
you're allowed for your opinion, though.
Absolutely. But I also just want to say I understand, like, in this kayfabe/not kayfabe show of BTE, where sometimes things are in storyline and sometimes things aren't, and sometimes they try weird little skits like this, and I love it still because it's such a window into the professional wrestling world that was just never around before. So every time something hits or doesn't hit, I'm still here for it to watch and review and enjoy.